Opinions and stories around the game we love, told by your favorite storytellers. Stay up to date with all things cricket. Subscribe to Cricbuzz's YouTube channel and press that bell icon now.
I was a little bit critical of Quinton de Kock in the last Test match, and I felt like he threw it away a little bit. And it seems to be the keeper's prerogative. Are you one of those? Which camp are you in? Are you in the camp of just let Pant go out and play his way, or are you in the camp of what he did today is not the way he should be playing?
No, I'll answer that question in two parts. For a start, definitely let Pant go play his way, which is fine with me. But he's somebody who's clever about it. That's what he's learned in international cricket. What I didn't like about this shot was the fact that I think the previous ball, which was an absolute snorter, dictated how he played the next ball, which is not the Rishabh Pant we have come to know. I think he's.
And you think Russie's chitter chat had nothing to do with him? Russie found a distance?
I would like to think he's a little better than that. I know that they have a few words going on between them. Obviously, there's a dismissal that happened and all of that, but I don't think that played a part. I think the snorter that Rabada bowled the ball before, I think made him do what he did to get out. And, he's somebody who's going to live by the sport, die by the sport. He's won matches doing this, but he's been clever about it. He plays a shot which is within his repertoire of shots and that is what enables him to be successful over a period of time. But this one was more out of, I need to play a shot to put the bowler on the back foot. Or so, we use this word, impose himself. Whereas he is somebody who I feel, has assessed situation and then figured, all right, now that I know the wicket, this is what I'm going to do. Not think I've kept so much, so I know what the wicket is doing, so let me put pressure on the bowler. And I think, obviously, we are going to get a few dismissals like that, but we'd rather get that when he's played 10, 12, 14 balls than go and do that the third ball, with the second ball being an absolute snorter. So, and I can also tell you this, I do have a strong feeling Rahul Dravid won't be too happy with the shot. We all know how he's played his cricket, gutsed it out, fought it out like how Pujara and Rane did when they batted. So I would have loved to see that. And he has that in him. Rishabh Pant has that in him. That's where he's developed. So I think he'd be a tad bit disappointed with the short option that he took. And more importantly, I think it was a reaction to the previous ball. And hence, even I am a little, if I might say, disappointed with that shot. What did you think, Paulie? I know you were critical, but why did you feel about that way?
I think the Cricbuzz Chatter created a buzz in his head. The talk on the side. But, in all honesty, as a coach, I don't always buy into this theory that you just have to allow them to play. If as a coach I'm looking at him and saying he's going to play that way, then what I'm saying is I actually don't value his wicket as a part of my top six, because he has to be more calculated than that. We've seen him get out in this fashion a couple of times in his career now already, and he's too valuable a player, particularly if you decide to play six batters, for someone to be doing that. He's too good a player to toss it away when he's not even had a look, as you say, he hasn't even had a look for 10, 15 balls. So I would definitely get him in and say, okay, give me your thought process and tell me if you think that was still the right solution or the right way to go about it. And if he comes back and says to me, no, it definitely was the right option, I'd be very surprised. But I think his reaction might be along the lines of probably the wrong time, probably the wrong execution, probably the wrong shot option. And then I'd say to him, listen, you need to play with freedom. I don't want to shackle you up and make sure that you don't express yourself the way you can. But you need to understand you're a better batter than giving the opportunity to just throw it away like that.